Yesterday, somebody inboxed me asking what type of books or what books can they buy that'll teach them more about Tantra. And as a realist, as a very authentic person, I refuse to lie to people about what Tantra is and to guide people to buy books and buy into these philosophies and go and subscribing to everybody about what Tantra is. So I said, it's the book that you write for yourself. A lot of Western Tantra marketing has become heavily centered around seduction, couples, hooking up, sexuality, intimacy coaching, this divine masculine, divine feminine, or some form of performance of sensuality. But when you go back and really look at many traditional tantric images, symbols, mandalas, yogic diagrams, war, the wrath of deities, tantra, yantra, and meditative systems, the focus is not romance, it is consciousness. It's transformation, discipline, transcendence, and mastery of self. Most people believe that Tantra has to do with just sex, which is a limited belief and form of intimacy. It is not about finding a partner and laying in bed. It is not primarily centered around that. When you see this image right here, this image is a map of the psyche, the body, maps of consciousness, and maps of reality itself. These are maps of the body. Images like this is a fierce red deity surrounded by flames. This is not trying to teach about dating. It represents transformation through intensity, fire, ego death, cutting through the illusion. These skulls, the frames, the posture, weapons, these symbolize confronting fear, attachment, ignorance, compulsive desire, and false identity. The image is psychological and spiritual before it is sexual, which many people come into conflict within itself. Constantly always wanting to attach themselves to the next experience, the next human experience, constantly wanting to attach themselves to beauty, proximity to those who are appearing to be well off or rich and wealthy or sexual in their own right. People who naturally have the aura about themselves. Most people don't really want to connect with anyone on an in-depth level to get to know them on a grounded level. They merely just want to attach themselves to what they appear to believe as beauty, as a model, as influence. They want the same aura of those who are daring, who are bold, fierce, and intentional about what they want to do in this life form. And that's okay because, admiration is a form of currency. However, the mere fact that individuals will find the word Tantra and disassociate this here image as Tantra, but only limited to two individuals naked, cuddled, lying in the bed, is a false illusion. These geometric diagrams, the yantra and mandalas, are concentration maps, meditation architectures, sacred mathematics. They represent the structure of the mind, cosmos, and awareness. They are about alignment and concentrating on centering your consciousness. That's why they look almost like spiritual, circulatory, or energetic blueprints. You ever wonder why you are attracted to a being? There is something electromagnetic within the mind that sparks an interest to your attention to put your focus on what that is that you're intrigued about suddenly, or something that makes you question, I don't know why I liked that feeling. I'm not sure why it felt so good. I'm not sure why I'm attracted to these things. That is the mathematic equation in depth to understanding this here image. It does the same thing. It's like, why are these colors put into this order the way that they are? Why are the shapes the way that they are? How do they all somehow come together so finely? So the body image here with the flowers in the same order as you may see a Tantra map of the body. This here is not fundamentally about intercourse. It is about inner refinement, breath, the nervous system, awareness, attention, balance, life force moving through the body. And honestly, your instinct here to be attracted to a human, another human being, lies in these centers. When you finally come to a point where you're attracted to a thing or feeling a sensation or a person, your body starts to sense in all of these arenas. You want to express yourself vocally, your sight, your vision towards a thing. You don't know why you're attracted to it. Others are like, what makes you attracted to this person? Is what you see. The arousal that you get in your root chakra or throughout the belly, all of these things, even when you taste them, it's all a part of Tantra. It's your body asking, how can you become fully present inside of your own existence suddenly with the sensations that you're feeling? So before you even go out seeking to use these modalities, these sensual, intimate modalities on another individual, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself before you're even trying to attract someone or perform these spiritual, sacred, sensual modalities or even sell a fantasy. Check in with yourself. It's important to understand the importance of your own health, your own well-being, the way you move about in your atmosphere that you are with your family, throughout the world, at your work, in your own pace, within your own peace. Before you think about trying to worship the body of another individual, look at how you can devote to your own nervous system, movement, presence, instead of laying in the bed, listening to music, sweaty, greasy, eating, God knows what, Think about how you can refresh yourself in your own intimate experience before you go out into that. Before you start trying to ask for emotional attachments and dependency on other individuals, take stewardship within your own energy. The real talk about Tantra is protecting your peace, learning your body, healing your own nervous system, breathing deeply, moving stagnant energies and emotions, understanding your desires instead of trying to be controlled or controlling someone else's, becoming conscious of attention and where your energy is flowing, becoming more integrated in what you're interested in, reducing any type of illusions or fragmentation, cultivating vitality, your life force. And understand this, that Tantra can be practiced without a partner. Somebody will try to say, and how is it that you can talk about Tantra but you're not married? You don't know what I do in my private life. How is it that I could talk about sacred unions and you don't see me surrounded by a bunch of people? I've been solo poly for 19 years. I can even say more than that. It's not about the amount of years or the amount of partners that I've had or who is sticking around and who isn't sticking around. What matters is the amount of time that I've taken stock into myself. I've studied myself, learned myself, and know how to center myself so that whenever I go out into a world, I attract exactly what I want. So when I go out into the world, I know how to avoid things that I don't want, so that I know how to articulate myself and say what I do and don't want. So I know how to attract the things that I want to experience and cultivate whatever it is in my world that I want to receive. You can practice Tantra and never market anything about sexuality. A person can practice Tantra while even being celibate. You can practice Tantra while being a mother, gardener, healer, artist, writer, singer, or simply just trying to live consciously. Because the truth is, some of the most deepest tantric work is solitary because it requires radical self-confrontation, observation, discipline. It requires you to be aware of your thought, your awareness to sensations and attachments, Okay? How can you even speak about Tantra and you don't know yourself? You don't know the senses that you're feeling. You can't express it. You don't need nobody there to witness that. Many people use spirituality, sensuality, and relationship language as branding before even figuring out themselves. And it's all an act. It's all an act instead of actually being authentic. So don't buy into the sales and the gimmicks and any books of anything. Prepare to write your own book. You don't need to go out and get hooked up with somebody that probably is going to disappoint you in a couple years. You don't need to go out trying to hunt for a relationship or a polygynous relationship of anything with a couple that's probably selling pipe dreams and lying to you just to disappoint you and try to tell you that you're insufficient, right? So don't buy into the hype of what people sell with this relationship language. There's so much stuff going on in the world right now that you can even use your tantric energy to help shift the things that's going on in the world. My tantric energy is used to reposition myself in the seat of sovereignty. That is the most powerful thing that I could have ever done in my life. Finding out what can bring about transformation for me is the most powerful thing that I can do. Not attaching myself, learning the power of detachment. To stay liberated, to be able to express myself, to also be able to feel the sensations of all things, to have feelings in the world that wants you to be numb. Your tantric experience is not about connecting with other people all the time.